Now another thing to notice, the difference here, it's a little higher up here than it is here. Not a big difference, okay? But it is good to notice that this area here is about 1/4 of an inch. And so this top line edge from F all the way to A is going to be shorter than my B to C measure, or my B to E, excuse me. You see that? Okay. But, like I said, that is okay. It is not a big deal. It's not supposed to be the same because we squared here. Okay. Alrighty, and that is it now. You can cut this on the fold, just like how we did the collar patterns in our other series, our other videos. Or, see, I'm going to go ahead here. Now, for this, if you're using this Mandarin collar by itself, you can make an under collar pattern. And all you would be doing is taking 1/8 of an inch off of your top edge and off of your side edge. Okay? And then once you get into the seam allowance, that's where it needs to go to 0, right at the seam line. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and draw my seam allowances on. And yes, there's a lot of lines going on this piece of paper. But if you can see through this and focus and understand what you're looking at, you can do just about any pattern. Because a lot of times you have a lot of lines going on. And once you find out you don't need certain lines anymore, go ahead and erase them. That way you don't cut on them by mistake. Okay. That's my pattern, and that's done. Okay. And I think this did end up being 2 videos, but that's okay. So I'm going to erase all of this. Okay, we can erase all of these lines. We need to keep our seam allowance though. And then I'm going to come down and kind of square out my D mark for my notch. So basically what I mean by squaring out, put my little ruler down. Can it see? Alright, hope that's clear. Okay, put my ruler down. And make sure that I'm going straight across my seam allowance, not crooked at an angle. Okay, so that is it. You can also, or we can also, mark at the top where our neck mark is, or our shoulder seam mark, and we can put another notch. And actually you can leave that notch there and you can actually put it in your pattern, because that notch, we can't see that, it's very, very close. This notch up here is actually going to end up connecting with your collar. If you want to do a regular collar pattern after this, you can do that. So now, the next thing we also need to do, I'll be showing you how to just alter this a little bit and make a curved pattern. And really, the simplest part about this, and I can show you this now, we can look at this. All you have to do is just take your variform curve and put it here in this top corner. And just round off that corner like that. That's all you have to do to make that curve. And even, I can take the other end of my variform curve and get a curve that's a little higher. That may look a little better, okay? And then you do that. And that's if you want a Mandarin collar with a curve. That is also if you want to do, well, that is for when we get ready to do our whatchamacallit too. But there's a little more. We have to add an extension here. So this collar will only end right at center front. So if we look here at our center front and we zoom out, okay, that Mandarin collar is only going to stop right here. It's not going to overlap because we didn't put an extension on it. So it's going to stop right there on both sides and kind of make like a sweetheart shape right at the neck. So that's what that's going to do. But if you want to add a little curve like that, you definitely can do that. So, okie dokie, that's it. And we can make our under collar pattern the same way we did in our other under collar pattern. Just watch one of the other videos. You only need an under collar pattern for this if you're going to use this collar by itself, which you will because it doesn't have an extension. So let me correct myself. Go ahead and make an under collar pattern for this. So we will do that. I won't make a video on it showing it because I made quite a few videos on it the last time. All you're going to do is just take 1/8 of an inch off of this edge and then blend it to 0 right here where the seam line is. So you'll do 1/8 off of this whole edge, 1/8 off, okay? But then when you get over here, you blend it with this edge. So it'll look sort of like that. But it will actually be measured to 1/8. Can you see it? There it is. So this light line is where I kind of pretended to do 1/8. So it'll be like that, and then once it gets down here, it'll blend, okay? That's it. Check y'all out later. And you can do the same seam allowance, or same grain lines that we did in the other videos. Just a straight up and down one here. And you can put this on the fold. Also, come out here. You can erase all your letters too. We don't need these letters anymore. Okay, that's fine. On fold, just in case I want to do it on the fold. Okay, this is my straight grain line. I wouldn't advise doing a diagonal one unless you just want to. It's not going to kill the pattern if you do diagonal. But if you have stripes in your Mandarin collar, then maybe you'll want to do stripes and have them facing crazy directions, okay? So that's it. Write your name on it. What's it called? Mandarin Collar. JC Academy. And write the size of the dress form you use, or whatever size you're getting these neck measurements from. And then well, so you're right, how many you're going to cut. So for a Mandarin collar, if you have, which you should have an under collar, you will be cutting one of this one and one of the under collar. Okay. See that?